got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers.
Hey,
The
what's
mission.
going on, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-piece TCG, big beard TCG, and 2D. I got that Marshall D teach no bars because we don't like them. That's right. I'm finally doing the video that I never thought I would do. But you know what? It's because I'm a fair, just creator, okay? I'm not. But I got a request after I made the other video how to beat Marshall D Teach, right? And it was from Dank Steven Dank. And he said, I get you don't have interest in playing BB, but could you teach us how to run the deck correctly? Deck has to piloted right to win. And I said, you know what? Deck does has to piloted right to win, Steven. You're absolutely right. So we're going to get into it, and I'm going to give you guys, you know, my take, how I approach it, and what I've learned from other, you know, aficionados of the deck and all that good stuff. So one thing I want to say is that, you know, learning how to play a deck helps you beat the deck. You learn how to play empathetically. You know what I mean? That's a big thing, is learning how to play empathetically and understand your opponent and know their lines of play and know when they're not seeing them, so that you can, you know, that kind of lets you know, oh, I can be a little spicy with my next play because he hasn't seen XYZ and they need this and they don't have it, so I can win a different way. You know what I mean? Different routes. But anyways, let's get into Marshall D Teach. Okay, so your on-play abilities do not activate. I know in the past I was like, I guess I had a stroke and I didn't understand what I was reading. But yeah, look around. There's no on-play abilities with the exception of, well, these are mains. You know what I mean? Just only your events happen now. Everything else is activate main. So that's their correct. That's their careful wording, creative wording around it. Shout out Mr. Creative Dance. But that's their wording around it. And then activate main. You may trash one card from your hand until the end of your opponent's next turn. Your opponent's on-play abilities do not activate. Okay, so this is the learning curve that I feel that a lot of people are getting, you know, blocked and caught up at, right? And it's because, oh, okay, well, I'm going to, you know, get rid of a card. I'm going to black hole them and they can't do their on-play abilities. I win. And it's definitely not that. It's definitely not that. With this deck, you have to know every deck because you've got to know their optimal lines of play so that you know when to black hole them. Because if you black hole them at a turn that they didn't have nothing going on anyways, you literally just gave up a card for no damn reason. And those cards are counters. Those cards are reducers. Those cards are KO'ers. Those cards are KO'ers. Those cards are searchers. You see what I'm saying? So you really have to be you got to run a tight ship if you want to be the Blackbeard Pirate captain. Okay, yeah. If you want to be the Blackbeard Pirates captain, you have to run a tight ship. And that's going to get a lot of people into trouble. So once again, empathetically understanding what they are trying to do and what they need to do in any given moment is what's going to help you. So let's get into the deck list. This I got from Enigma. They've gone like 12-0 or 13-0 or something like that. And I said, you know what? That sounds good enough for me, Jack. I think I'll run with this and you know, we'll give this deck a shot and see how I like it. It's so far, I feel like it's been fitting my playstyle. Well, first off, this doesn't fit my playstyle. This is not my playstyle. This is its own playstyle. This is its own new thing, right? So I can't front like, oh yes, I think I like. No, it's not like that. But I get what the deck is trying to do, and I feel like I have a gift of gab, and I'm able to communicate that and show you guys in real time instead of just talking into this perfect vacuum of time and space where everything's going our way. So let's get into it. Okay, so first we have Laboon. Now Laboon, you already know, 4 for 5, 1k counter. You turn him sideways, somebody gets -4. There's a ton of combos with Laboon though, where, you know, you establish him, you black hole them, they can't get rid of him, they can't pop him, right? And then hopefully that next turn, you got that Jack out there, Laboon, Jack, black hole, they can't do nothing about anything, right? That's great. You can also big also bring him back off of the Mancherry, okay? And then that's 2, that's 6. Somebody's -4. You can KO with that, KO with that, KO with that. You know, depending on your board, if you got that out there, this plus this is going to be KO. This is going to KO anything because that's 8. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of utility with Laboon, a lot of utility, a lot of things to, a lot of creative plays you can come up with. We got Bartolomeo. I can't tell you exactly why this card is in here outside of it being a 3 cost, you know, blocker and a 2K body at that. Again, you know, these ratios I'm taking from someone else. I'm literally tech decking and running the deck on how it's, you know, how it's been very successfully played. And then I come back and then I'll figure out, okay, I like this, I don't like that. I want more of this, I want less of that kind of deal. But anyways, Bartolomeo has been, you know, there's obviously you can play this and this in one turn. You can play this into this, and you know, you can do things with it. It's so far for me just been a good blocker, and something that's not easily KO'd because of our, you know, being able to black hole people. Mancherry is it can be very pivotal, very pivotal. There's some matchups and some matches where you may not even play it, never need it, but it can be extremely pivotal in bringing this back, bringing something back. Actually, not that, because it's got to be a 3 to 5 black card. So you're basically bringing this. You're bringing back, and it's just a card. It's a character card, yeah. So none of these either. But you're bringing one of these. Somebody in this row besides Jack. You're bringing, you know, these back. And then you are, you know, hopefully being able to play them and get some utility out of them in that same turn. Yeah, so great card, 1K counter outside of that. And when you know you ain't going to need it, pitch it. Jack, I'm surprised they have Jack at 2. But at the same time, I can see they are not our most pivotal play. They're not the most like, oh, we got to do this or else. But once you get a Jack established, you know, everything, the reduction that you get from everything else is pretty badass. I mean, it's pretty rad. Yeah, and it can be a swinger and everything that Jack does. So Jack works well with this deck. Van Auger, okay. I got a buddy that looks like this guy. Yeah, I got a buddy. Johan, if you're watching, I think this is you, dog. Anyhow, activate main. You may rest this character. If your leader has Blackbeard Pirates type, give up to one of your opponent's characters -3 for this turn. On KO, draw 1 card. That's great. On KO, draw 1 card is amazing. -3 is dope. 6K body, great. 1K counter, even better. So this is one of your combo pieces, and I'm still trying to use this to its potential and use more of it. I feel like, well, I'll get into what I've been doing lately. But anyways, great card. Jesus Burgers. You got to have you a Jesus Burger, dog. You going to be a big buff boy? You got to have a big buff Jesus Burger. This character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. What? Yeah, that's right. And if your leader has Blackbeard Pirates type, this character gains plus 1,000 power for every 4 cards in your trash. Alright, gang. I have been playing this incorrectly, because I can tell you this right now. I completely forgot about the cannot be KO'd. It tells you what kind of a novice I am in this deck. But, so for this reason, if this is your turn 2 play, you can play Jesus Burgers, and LUCCI, nobody can do anything about it. Nobody can do anything about it. Because their next on is 5, and even if they were running those Brooks, they can't, you know, they can't play a Brook on 5. So that's dope. It needs to be trashed. And in the meantime, you get to build your trash, and this card's stock just continues to rise. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely a card that will win you certain matches and just continue to go up. Against Dofi Doferston, obviously, this gets put back almost immediately, you know, as soon as they want it to. But this card, believe it or not, will be your finisher. And one interaction I want you guys to remember is that you can trash 1 card from your hand, okay? It doesn't tell you how many times you can trash a card from your hand. And there have been interactions where people have, you know, a hand of 5 cards. They've already swung, they swung, and they just trash the rest of their hand. They give their burger, that Jesus burger, one extra patty. You see what I'm saying? We go from, this is single patty, we got double meat, we got the triple meat. Okay, this card will be swinging at 12 sometimes. It gets nuts. Is that possible? 10 for sure. Anyways, it gets up there. So yeah, just what I want you guys to remember is that this works in tandem with this and cannot be KO'd. My M Bison is just a 2K. When attacking, trash 2 cards from your hand, draw 2 cards. I literally don't play this card for anything but the 2K. This card I do play. It is a 2K. It does draw you a card because you may trash 1 card from your hand and this character. You get to draw a card and give somebody -2. So if this into this, they're best friends. This is the mullet horse, and he rides that mullet. You know what I mean? So you know what else they're going to do? They hang out. Going right in the Doc Q. Yeah, this is one of the cards you love setting up with. You love setting up with Doc Q. Doc Q plus this gets rid of a lot of things early game. This and this get rid of a lot of things throughout the game. So just, it's one of your key pieces you got to run 4 of, and it's something they always got to worry about. And when they do KO it, it replaces itself in your hand. Magnifique. You got to have 4 of these. This is the game breaking card, the game breaker. This deck's game breaker. This game's dick breaker, if you will. Blocker 10 for 12. Martial D-Teach. Activate main once per turn. If your leader has Blackbeard Pirates type, and if this character was played this turn, up to 1 of your opponent's leader's effects are negated for the rest of the turn. Then up to 1 of your opponent's character's effects are negated until the end of your opponent's next turn. That character also can attack or files its taxes on time. Yo, this is that Dragon Ball fucking Masters fucking text, to be honest with you. Fucking nuts. It's crazy to know that I just know what this card does, and that's all the reading that I don't have to do each time. Even though IRL, I'm going to read the fuck out of this card every time it's played, even if it's the 3rd one. And so this is the card that is, you know, busted Nami's nuts, Annel's nuts. You know, this is the card because he nullifies the leader's ability, right? And then somebody else can't attack. It's a great card. It's probably one of the most impactful cards. I want to make most impactful card tier list one of these days. Get y'all guys voting in the comments. Let me know what you think is. But yeah, this is definitely one of the most impactful, craziest cards, standalone, most powerful cards in the game. It just, I mean, they got a big, cool. You got a bigger. That theirs can't attack. Theirs is nullified. Their leader's nullified. Right? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, this is a card, though. You got to understand, it's not you play this card and you win. You got to set yourself up for playing this card. You want to keep their board clear when you play this card. You want them to be playing 1-1 while you're playing these. That's what you want to do if you want to win. If you think you're going to drop this card and they have 5 people on the field and you're going to win, you're going to lose because you probably have shit for hand, and this card can only block 1 and nullify 1. So, I mean, they're going to get all their swings in. They're going to get all the cards out of your hand. You're going to play another one thinking that's the answer, and you're going to get rocked because that's how I rock these motherfuckers. So, yeah. Laffer T. Daniels, great searcher. If you're going second, play him on curb. You know, rest on, and you get to look at the top 5, and of course they want to swing into him. What would make this card goated if he was also like Doc Q is when he gets hit, you know, you draw 1, but then I would just have to start playing another card game. That'll never happen. But yeah, you guys better appreciate these fucking muted burps. Great searcher, and this is what's, looking at the top 5 is great, and this is what's helping us, you know, put everything back together. Shigan, I like to say Shiba, but yeah, trash top 2 that feeds into burgers, and you KO 5 or less. That's great. Works with this, you know, works with this, and you're getting rid of a lot of things, especially mid game, late game. You'd be surprised what you get rid of. This is my age, just your simple, you know, 1 Dawn. Look at the top 3, put it in your hand, and the rest of them in your trash though. Helps that. We're great. This is the liberation. Now this will get you out of some jams because first off, you negate their opponent's effects. So if they have any kind of like on KO abilities, this is the card to go to. Minus them down, play this card. There is no abilities now. You don't get to KO somebody. You don't get to draw something. You don't get to do nothing. You don't do nothing. So actually, if you were to do this into, which is -2, into this, you get rid of Basil Hawkins. You get rid of him straight up and down. You get rid of that card. That is nuts. That's nuts and butts. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Matter of fact, if they played a kid sideways and that's all they had, you play that. Well, no, you play that. You turn them sideways. You turn that sideways. You negate that big kid, and now you've got 6 Dawn to swing at their later straight. If that's your thing to close the game. This is just how my brain works. But yeah, trigger, negate the effects of one of your opponent's leaders or characters during this turn. That could be cool if like if a Nami swings at you and you do that. I don't know. It's I haven't really used the trigger. And then Hachinoso, I thought this was called Honeycomb. Maybe a translational change or something. I don't know. But you may trash 1 card from your hand. That kind of sucks. Rest of stage. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 to your hand, then place the rest on the bottom of your deck. So you know. Oh, it doesn't go to trash. I was gonna say they go to Bikini Beach bottom. So we do that. Anyways, gang, that is the deck list. We're gonna get into some games, and then you know how we do. I'm gonna show you how this shit works in real life or doesn't work. This video will be aptly named "How to Play" or "How Not to Play." You be the judge. Unless I win everything, and then it'll just be called "How to Play." Hey. Anyways, let's get into it, gang. Did I tell you smash the like button? Yeah, I already told y'all that. All right, gang. We got us. Oh, I think I got a good opening hand actually too. Choose to go second. Yeah. I'll keep it. Nico Robin. Okay, so one thing about Nico is they might be the bane of our existence because they're gonna put our cards in the trash, not in our hand, and we really would like to have our cards go to our hand. But outside of us and a few, you know, matchups probably here or there, Nico Robin isn't the card that everybody thought they were going to be. Okay, and then just to check again. You can trash a card with trigger, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn and set it as rested. So she is Ramp City, the mayor of Ramp City, if you will. We are going to go ahead and swing first. And then we're going to set up a dot Q, and I'll play our Lafferty Daniels. Actually, I definitely should have searched first. I definitely should have. They're going to pop this. Okay, cool. Let me mistake on the other stuff, not like the gimme stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think we got to take this because they're gonna ramp. Yes, we'll go ahead and take this. It's our first one. We got 4. We'll go ahead and take that. We'll set up dot Q, and we don't need to. I don't believe they have any crazy on plays just yet. After this next one, we'll be looking to start using our ability though. Because whatever they play here is answered by this and to this, or this and to this, right? No, you do a 1. So we would need a little laboon. Holy moly. Stupid lights in the way, I can't see. All right, well, we are losing our first life. It's a man cherry. And what is that? Looking at top 5, reveal 2 cards other than Dureshi and add them to your hand, then return the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order. Damn, okay. So they got bitch-ass beige and a miso horny Robin. Okay, this is just an on play, and they might have something to take that back. I don't know. Who am I? But I'm going to go ahead and do this out. I'm going to go ahead and swing 5. And we're just going to establish another one here. And we're going to keep it moving. Okay. I'm going to establish this card. And I'm actually... Okay, they are going to... Yeah. Return 2 cards. We don't even got 2 bitch-ass cards. But I'm going to go ahead and give us 2 bitch-ass cards. Right? Yeah. I'm going to trash... we'll trash a Doc Q. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll trash the Doc Q. And they're black hold. So whatever on-play festivities they had planned for this evening are going to have to be put on hold. Because I don't want none of this buffoonery, okay? So now we're kind of... I with Nico Robin, when I've played against them with my, you know, Luffy, Shanks, and black, purple, red, every Luffy available, I kind of just blew through Robin. I don't think I've ever lost to Robin once. But this is going to be the leader I lose with. I'm telling you guys. That's a very good leader. You just got to know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. We really wanted that card. I know we really want that card, though. Cool thing is, whatever they play here and they don't play anything, we could turn this sideways and do our Thug Dizzle. Okay, so at this point... I'm thinking of a swing and a search. So let's go ahead and search. We want to get as many cards as we can. Ooh, I really like this card right here. I really like this card right here. Yes. That's going to set up nicely into this. And then we can swing and swing. Let's go ahead and swing just flat 6. And then we could swing 7. And then we can, yeah. Okay. Let's swing 7. Okay. Oh, we don't like him, right? A little blocker action. 3 for 5 action. I don't like that action. I'm going to do this because this is going to distract from their next play. Watch. Wait. Yeah, watch me do this. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to give that one. And then I'm going to turn this sideways. And I'm going to pop that. And now I'm going to trash 1 card from my hand. And I think I'm going to go ahead and trash... I would like to trash this, but instead I'm going to trash this. And no more stuff for you again. We have a board that they have to address at this point. And they're going to have to do it with 0 on-play abilities, which is dope. And they disconnect. Why? Because yes, they could pop one of these with Yamato, but your on-play abilities are negated. On-play ability negated. On-play ability negated. Yeah. And so we basically had that. I mean, that's our first one down. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. And that's the end of the video. Let's go just a little quit while we're ahead. Okay, let's see if we can bully us a little Nami, shall we? I love this. We'll keep it. I'm going to play this out first, search, and set everything else up, and you win just like that. Just like that. Why? Because they know we got Doc Q. So if you play that, I'm going to play this, beep, and then you already know. And that's how you win games with Blackbeard, baby. Let's go to the next one. All right, gang. Now we're going second against old Rob LUCCI. I think I like this hand. I think we got a search on 2. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We got a little Laboon. Okay. And we don't have to worry about them doing that just yet. I think if we set this up, we're in that ass for the rest of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. And why not get it going? Am I right? Let's go ahead and trash Laboon. And we'll pass it back to them. That was the fucking dumbest fucking thing I've ever done. What the fuck? I didn't need to trash anything. And we win! And we win! Why? because going second and again, and I think I will keep. I got some here. I don't want to trash the card from my hand just yet. Let's see if we can find our regular searchers, and we can't, and we can't, and we can't tot. We'll put up a Doc Q. Put a Doc Q. You can't get rid of Doc Q this early in the game. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. If they get a Doc Q gone, I quit. I disconnect. No trigger. Woo! That was close. I was about to disconnect. On live in front of everybody. Okay, so what do we got here? We could do that. We could do that. Weed is tight. Or we can just swing big. And now we'll go ahead and do this. We'll swing 7. And right after this, I'll tell you what, they're going to start Pop City. So I'm going to play this out, get another one. And then I'm going to use this ability. And I'm going to get rid of one of these. I don't need 4 of them. And they're black hole. You can't do nothing but give me another resource. Maliki. Okay. I will take said resource. Okay. I could trash this character. Draw. No, I'll take another resource. You can't do nothing with that. You know that. Stop it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and KO that. KO that. Yeah, so we're going to do this. Bing, boom, right? Okay, now we are going to bing, boom, boom. Oh, 1 card to trash. I'll get rid of a man share. I don't need all these damn ass man shares. And then we'll turn you sideways, get rid of that. And then we can do a This Is My Age. Let's do a This Is My Age. No. Let's swing first. We want to play this out because we want to get a free search, I feel like. Let's get a free search out. We can't even search. I'm a fucking fool. I have forgotten who I am. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that one. And your Black Holio. So what they can do is easily get rid of us with a como se dice. They can swing here, get rid of that, and then they can play jack out, get rid of that. Will it happen though? Car alarms are going off. I don't know what the hell's going on outside. Okay, so 7. I gotta take. Okay. Now what do we got here? Did I get rid of Baboon? Okay, so let's do Lafferty Daniels for the search. Love to have that. I'll get that. Choose up to 1 if that character is 4 or less. Okay, cool. We're grabbing that. Okay. Now, Liberation gets rid of a 4 or less, so that doesn't help us too much. We're going to go ahead and just play that out. We could play, yeah, well, that's 6. No, we need something else. We need something else. If we play this out, that's 5. And then we get fucked. Okay. But we can't get fucked twice. We can get fucked once, but we can't afford to get fucked twice. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to trash self. I'm going to pick a card to trash. I'm going to pick Lafferty Daniels. I'm going to give you that. And then I'm going to do this, into this, into this. And that's that. And now I can turn this sideways and I can grab another. I can't grab shit in my shit actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing 7 into life. Okay. And now if I trash a card, it's definitely going to be Moncherie. And we definitely need him black hold now. For the next one, after this, it's Marshall D. Teach, Marshall D. Teach. So, but for all intents and purposes, we've kind of shit the bed here. And they should be able to do just fine getting rid of us. Because my next two are Marshall D. Teach into Marshall D. Teach, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, they just trashed their Kaido, which is a big deal for them. I'm going to go ahead and do this play. And we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to nullify opponent's leader. And I don't mind if they block, but I mind if they start KOing. And I don't think they will. I don't know. Can they? When attacking? Now you can't attack. We can't even take 2 attacks. So we're going to swing 5 here. They give us a 2K instead of blocking. That's strange. The last thing I need is a bunch of on plays happening out of nowhere. So I'm going to give him this card. And I'm passing it back. You guys are either learning what to do or what the hell not to do in this match. I tell you what. That could be Kaido. Yes, right on time. And this is how we lose it all. This is how we lose it all. What is this? No. And we lose. So we all we can do is this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then that's that. Okay, let's see if they'll rematch us. Okay, I'm gonna go second again. I feel like second's where it's at. I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan. I feel like the Jesus is where it's at also. So I'm gonna start by playing. No, I'm gonna start by playing just a straight search. Wait. Nah, let's do straight search. And we get a good card in our Doc Q. So we'll do Doc Q, and then we'll do this one here. And I will rest, trash 1 card. And if I got to trash 1 for right now, it's going to be, I got 2 of these, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a, I'm going to grab a little Lafferty Daniels action, I think. Now I'm getting this guy. Okay. So now we've got a fun little Blackbeard hand. And they want to swing at us. We're going to let them. No trigger effect. What are they going to play out? Okay, they play that out. What bothers me about that is that's also when attacking. So I can just, I think I'm going to just Shigun that. Yeah, and then get rid of that. Swing 5 back at them. And at this point, I'm not worried about them having an on-play ability, so I just let that rock. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and search, though. And I think I'm going to go ahead and trash Og. I'm going to grab that, no choice, and then we just keep it moving. And that's a cool thing when you can go a couple of turns without giving a shit whether or not you they have on-play abilities. Okay, cool. So at this place, I could be doing this into this and getting rid of them. But we don't have that ability quite yet. So, and whatever we play is probably going to get popped. That's another thing to think about. I'm going to go ahead and do a little rest. I'm going to trash here. I was hoping to get something to deal with this. I'm going to grab Lafferty Daniels, though. and see if we can't get something going. So let's go ahead and Lafferty Daniels and give me that 4-cost event, please. Damn it. I can do this into this though. So I'm gonna grab here. That's 1 and a 2. So I'm gonna actually swing 6 at him. I think now we're playing Blackbeard. Blackbeard, sorry. I think now we're playing Blackbeard basketball. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And we are going to trash self. We're gonna trash. We could trash here and just bring him back. Yeah. Let's trash here and then give that -2. And then we're going to play this out. And we're going to turn it sideways. And we're going to trash that. And now we have people that we would rather not get KO'd. But their next turn is 7. Their next turn is 7. On KO, I do get to draw a card. I don't think we need it just yet. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't need it just yet. Because the worst case scenario is they drop a LUCCI on me. And this draws me a card. This dies. They swing. And I kind of just go about my life. And then I play this out and this out. And yeah, because that's 2. That's... Fuck, I don't have enough Dawn. I'm going to be fucked. We'll see. Okay, so they decide to do that. You're going to get that for sure. I'm guessing they don't want to drop. Oh, they do want to drop. Okay, cool. Okay, we can just get that. Is that a 5 cost or less? Yeah, that is a 5 cost or less. Okay, so what can happen here now is I can do this and to this, and that's great. Now I would like to get my Jesus back, but it's kind of I've kind of fornicated that away because it's not in my hand and I don't have the Dawn to bring it back, so I should have gotten rid of Augur. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and this is my age. It feels like it's my age. It's fucking me up. I'm gonna grab this one for that removal, and then we're gonna go ahead and really attach 3 Dawn, swing 8 at our opponent. And we're Big Hoop City right now. We're Big Hoop City. We've got control of things. I think I can actually get rid of this and or this. I think I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of that Bartolomeo. Right, chat? Chat? Chat, are you there? Fuck it. Let's get rid of this card. And let's draw. Well, that's all we can draw. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, whoa. Let's trash 1. And we can get rid of a Lafferty Daniels, I think. Yeah, we're pretty locked in at this point. We're going to be doing Marshall D. Teach into Marshall D. Teach. So they want to play that out. I can take 1 more hit and feel good about myself and myself. Okay, so now we are going to just Marshall D. Teach that ass. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and trash. Huh? Yeah, we're trashing here from now on. And, ooh, I would like a Jesus Burgers. We got to get them Jesus Burgers, boy. Yeah, because we could play him out. The turn we can afford to play him and keep him alive is the turn that we are Big City hooping. Okay, we get a whatchamacallit for that. You can't even attack, so I'm not too worried about anything. I think I'm going to go ahead and just drop this card off. Right? Man, we don't even need 2Ks anymore. We don't even need them. Because I want to keep this into this. That's going to be grand. That will get rid of that right there. So we just block here. You don't have a rush. Can't do nothing with that. Okay. They are going all wide and outside. They sure the F are. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and... Things that I could do. I can play Augment. I can augment into finger gun, pistol, whatever. And then, yeah, I can augment into that and then swing 6. And then I have some counter. Or I can just nullify here again. You can't attack. I can attack. I'm going to go for the... Okay, I'm going to swing 5 and see what happens. Because either way, it's the 5 or 6 swing. It's not that big a deal. Okay, cool. I think the move is doing this. And then doing this just again. And just no-braining it. And we get to do this as well. Let's go ahead and trash. Yeah, let's trash here. Let's go ahead and grab Doc Q. Nice. And then we do need to go ahead and trash something out. I'm thinking we're done with the Jesus burgers. I'm thinking we're gonna do that. And our next turn, we're looking more at playing this into this, and you know what I mean, getting rid of some bodies here. So we valued counter. Actually, we didn't value counter that high, or we would have got rid of that. But they got some swings, and so do we. So if they play, well, they don't have a Sabo. They don't have a Sabo like that, so that's not going to work for them. I'm going to no blocker, and I'm going to go ahead and give them this one. Yeah, because I don't see myself KOing anything else. We're going to swing 13, 13, 13, unless they put up some kind of blocker. I will take. Okay. So now we got a 2K action right here. It's coming down to the wire. Holy shnikes. Take it easy, bitch. This plus this gets rid of a 7. You got 8. This plus this. I'm going to just go ahead and do this. Well, I'm going to get rid of this, actually. I don't see myself pulling anything back. Not anymore. They got to have a blocker or 2. Or they're fucked. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of that Doc Q. Nah, they would have had enough cards anyways. Maybe. They're big city thinking, and I feel them. They still got one more swing. 8 plus whatchamacallit is 14, and I've got 14, 15. And if they go for that, well, then they're just ass out. So I wonder how this is going to work out for us. Look at the time difference. God bless. I have been wasting my man's finite resource. But it takes a big brain. That's what I'm talking about, dog. He said, you know what? No blocker. He said, you know what, man? I don't think you got it, Jack. And I said, I don't think I got it either, dog. Give him the UGG. I probably should have kept Bartolomeo. And that's the game, Jack. That is the game. Why do people disconnect so much? Like, what happened to GG? What happened to GG? You know, like, come on, man. I shit the bed the first game. I shit the bed the first game for sure. But that's a lot more how it's supposed to look. We're getting the hang of it. We're getting the hang of it. We got to worry. We got to worry that the power of the shadow will just take us over. The dark side. We don't want to fall into it. All right, gang. We got a little Shanks action. They chose to go first, which means we're going second, I think. I'm going to mulligan this. See if I can't get a worse hand than I had before. That's exactly what I was going for. The worst hand, please. No, worser. Thank you. Okay, so with Shanks, they got some cards for our ass. I'll tell you that right now. But we might have a thing or two up our sleeve. I don't know if we need this many, but I'm afraid. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Sorry. And big Marshall T Teach. Yeah, we want that. And we could do this, but this will probably just get popped, and we don't have a dot queue ready and waiting for us. Definitely weren't black holing on the first one. We're not really worried about it like that. If they keep searching, that's gonna suck. And if they keep swinging with their searchers, that's gonna suck more. Lucky Roo, that's gonna suck. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Okay, so for this one, we will take. We will take. And for this one, we will take. We will take. Now look at the hand we are getting, guys. Look at the hand we are getting. All right. Enough of the silly business. I'm gonna swing here, and you're not gonna do a damn thing about it. Then I am thinking about, we'll set this up here. We'll go ahead and turn this sideways, and we'll get rid of, what's that Lucky Roo? Holy shit. Never fucking mind. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Jeez. We got a dot Q out already. I think if I get a Jesus Burgers, that'd be nice. And that will be that. I think I will also play this out, and then I will trash. Let's trash Og, and we'll just pass it back. And what I'm trying to do here is whatever they play out, it's going to get dealt with, and then we're going to keep it moving. And especially if it's a 4 cost. I forget if Lucky Roo was a 4 or 5. I really wish I could remember that. Building Snake, eh? Okay. So right now we're gonna kind of be locked into black holing them for the rest of the game. For the simple fact that, okay, so this we take for sure. And the reason why we're taking so much is because we want cards in our hand to deal with, you know, to keep cards in our field alive. I think this is the turn I go ahead and do this. Play this out. Yeah, okay. So we're going to be able to draw a card off of this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to trash. I'll trash Laboon, and I'll tell you why. Because I can get him back with Mancherry. Or is that a terrible mistake? Let's trash his. Let's trash. Man. Let's get Jesus Burgers out of here. We'll turn this sideways. KO that. Now I can set this up for this, and that would be good. That would be advantageous. And I think that's what we do. So we're gonna put Laboon here at 6. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna swing 7 at their face. See if I can attempt to get the first fucking life off of them. And Jack going next is gonna help. And I got 2 2Ks to kind of keep me from getting any lower in health. Let's do this, and then let's do this. We will wait. Let's not do that. Let's search uno más tiempo. I'm gonna actually get rid of a 2K. See if I can't find nothing for my trouble, which was awesome. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And I still need to do this. And it's got to be that. It could also be this. I'm going to give it this. And they're black hold, but not like we're black hold. Holy shit, that was a shitty ass search. Fuck that. So if they give us anything with 7, I think their whatchamacallit is a on play 7. I'm really hoping it is. And with that, we can just Laboon into Liberation, Laboon into Jack. And I think we're going to Laboon into Jack. On play, we're going to get his bitch ass out of here, yo. Out the fucking door. All right. We don't want to get that low, do we? We don't want that low. All right, I'll go ahead and do... Actually, I'll take down the 1. I'll take down the 1. I will settle out of court and take down the 1. Okay, so now we are going to... We can swing. No, God, no, we don't swing. We got to do this. Okay, so he's at 3. And we're just not going to reduce him any further. So I'm going to go ahead and swing 6 into their fearless leader. See what they got for that. Now, I could. They are going to 9. I could play this into this and have a blocker. I could. I think I'm going to play this out instead. I'm going to turn him sideways, draw a card, definitely trashing that card and getting that out of here. And very cautiously, I think of my next move. And I think my next move is going to be getting rid of this dot Q. And yeah, I mean, after this, it's Marshall D. Teach territory. So we got 2 teaches, 1 life, and a whole lot of heart going into the end. I did not do this. And it's okay, because it's a bitch ass anyways. It's a bitch ass anyways. Technical term for that card is anyways. So, fellas, what we can do is nullify and KO. And then we can turn sideways and KO. And then or. That's cray cray. That is cray cray. We can nullify and KO. Cool. Set up a blocker. Cool. Swing, swing, swing. No, we don't even swing with these. We get rid of this. They got too many bodies already. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We nullify here. I KO here. And then you probably want to KO this or this. Alright, so now I can just do this. And now I can swing twice. We're getting nutty. Peanut butter, nutter butters. I can swing 9. Okay, I can swing 8. I'm going to swing 8 straight up. I'm going to just swing 8 twice, yeah. Okay. See what that does. And then we got a blocker. And then we play teach afterwards. That's all I can think. Cool. And they can only swing twice. That's all they can do is swing twice there. So yeah. Their biggest shanks is going to be able to swing into this, absolutely. But unless they play the other shanks, yeah. So we're not worried anymore. Because we're going to nullify that. He can't Oh, I think we got the game. I think we got it. So we're going to block here. Keep that alive. And then if you want to swing here, I'm just going to stay at 1 life for sure. And then now we just teach until we're done. And then this is going to also fuck them because boom. Yeah. Hang on. Here we go. Pills are good. Pills are good. Take your medicine. All right, now we're going to start draining that hand. Ooh-wee. And if he comes in with another 12, we're fucked because we will have to let Jack go, unfortunately. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. He's fucked. If I can get a 10K or if I can get a 2K off of this Lafferty Daniels, that would be great. I'm thinking about getting rid of this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We got to gamble. We got to gamble into a 2K. That's okay. Same thing. Not a big deal. I'll just go ahead and just grab this. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. On play. Do we want to do? Yeah, let's trash out here, and we're gonna trash here to black hole them, and that way on play Shanks can't get rid of this either. So you can't attack. You can attack here, but then I'm gonna kill you with everything. Damn it! It's not what we wanted. Holy shit, that's a lot of blockers. Let's block that. Okay. I've seen this movie before. How does it go? Okay. We can't Shigun. We know that. Shiba! Ugh. Okay, so we know we can turn that sideways and KO that. We know we can swing here and KO another one. And then we know that we don't know. We don't know shit. So I'm going to go ahead and start by doing this into this just to see if we get a 2K. This is some block. This is some block. Do this. Okay. And now I am going to do this. And I'm going to use ability. Maybe they'll disconnect. That's what people do these days. That's pretty dope. If I do this, you got too many damn cards. There's no fucking way. Okay, so I'm going to swing 5 into my opponent. And you have to give me a card. It was very smart of them to save all these blockers and just throw them all together. And they can swing 15 into teach and get rid of it like nobody's fucking business. The question for me is, do I want to use ability and or nah, we're gonna use ability because at least we get to cycle a card. Yeah, we'll get rid of that and get rid of that, and then if we swing here, I think they kill us because they're gonna get to swing 1, 2, 3 times, and we need to be able to block. We need to have blockers. Yeah, because if I swing here and they get rid of that, oh well, they would have to block, so then they could swing twice. They swing once big. Yeah, I could swing. I'll probably get a blocker out of them. There's no way you got it. Oh, if they got it, then I'm fucked. Yeah, if they got it, I'm fucked. Getting rid of that little fucker, that was a big deal. So I think that's what they're thinking about right now. Because, okay, so they do that. Okay, so they've got a 5 and a 4 to close the game out. I did not black hole because I am a fool. And that means... Okay. So they're just going to go another blocker. And another blocker. Yowzers. So this is that blocker heavy Shanks we've all been hearing about. Good news, they can't do any damage to me. Bad news, everything else. And I've gotten rid of just about every event that I could hope to see, which also sucks. And I'll just go ahead and block here. And we do have this, and that could be cool because I could, let's do a baboon, get rid of this card, and then what would this card do? Can that do anything to me? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick because we don't need Jesus anymore. You never heard me say that. Definitely gonna take here. Okay, so now we got a little interesting. Now we got a little bit of a thing here. So I can turn this sideways and get rid of this. I can laboon that and get rid of that. And then yeah, so I can turn this sideways, get rid of that. I can do this and get rid of that. Then I can laboon and get rid of that, right? With this. Okay, so this gets rid of this. This gets rid of this. This. So that's 2. So that's already 6. And then 10. Holy shit, am I a genius? Okay. Let's start from scratch. Let's start here and get rid of that. Let's start here. Trash this and get rid of that. Let's do this into this into this into oh wait, send 2 cards to the bottom. Holy shit, I almost shit the bed right there, boys. Let's pull this back. Let's play this. I'm the GOAT. I'm goated. Am I goated, chat? Am I fucking goated? You tell me. You tell me, am I goated? You tell me, am I goated? Yo. I almost didn't play another game of this fucking deck. I was about to say, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know why that chat is muted. All right. If they either got 2 11s or they don't. Swinging 11 is going to go to 10. I don't think you got it, baby. I don't think you got it. I don't think you got it. That's what I'm talking about. I love this fucking game. GG. Big G's. Yo. What is good? What is the fuck going on here? Yo, let's take it over to the gist of the list. Have it, gang. I feel like that was one of the coolest fucking plays I have done. It's if somebody, you know, if historians someday put together a, like, you know, top 20 plays and shit of Murado music, of 3-piece TCG, that's gotta make it. That's gotta make it. That was pretty fucking sick. I've never used Mancherry's bitch fucking ass this whole fucking day since I've been playing it. I'm like, okay, when I bring it back, okay, I could bring it back. Yo, what was that 10 Dawn play? 2, 6, 10. Penguin. Yeah, 10. So got rid of it, got rid of it, got rid of it. Swung 5 and 2 11s. Yo, that was fucking sick. That was fucking sick. You pull that off on fucking, I pulled that off on stream, dog. I pulled it off on stream. That is definitely gonna be a motherfucking a little fucking short, even though it was long. I hope I did it fast enough to fit in a minute. Anyhow, there's the deck for you guys. It's not as brain dead as people are like making it out to be. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think too many people are making it brain dead now. I think initially people thought it was an automatic win though, because it's like nobody's on playability's work. Nobody's on playability's work, so you automatically win this and you automatically win that, and the leader abilities don't work. The leader abilities are only nullified if you play Big Teach. That's when you nullify your leader. Outside of that, all you're getting rid of is on play abilities, and you don't have on play abilities either. So either. Is it either or either? Either way. Yeah, man. I think it's definitely an outside the box deck. I do still not like Teach as a character whatsoever. But no, there's no but. There's no but. There's no but. There's no but. Yeah, this is a very interesting deck, and I would strongly suggest that you guys, give it a shot. I have found after Hurricane barreled through here that I wasn't able to play online, and what I was able to do was play on my phone and do, like I had lists for every deck, and I was just able to play, against on both sides, basically play with myself. I was playing with myself the whole time, no lights, no nothing, just me sweating, playing with myself. And yeah, I was able to, from then on, it leveled up my game so much because I empathetically play. And empathy is the key to everything in life. One of the keys, and staying present also. But being able to empathetically understand where your opponent is mentally, what they're looking for, what they need, when things aren't going right for them, you know what I'm saying? And recognizing that, what their most optimal line of play is, that's how you win. And that has just as much to do with you winning as you losing. And so, yeah, I think that makes sense. But anyhow, so that's why I was very interested in this. And I told somebody in the comments, after the video of how to beat Teach, I would make a video how to play. So I definitely think that there is another how to play video that is warranted at this moment. So we'll definitely be digging back into this, but I mean, the potential is definitely there. You just got to know what you're doing, and you got to know what your opponent's doing, because if you black hole every turn, you will turn to dust. You will fucking die. There's no way. And I have people, this is why I feel like black purple Luffy, I was hooping against this deck, because they black hole me every round and they ain't got no cards. You don't black hole me, I ramp, I get big cards. Multiple cards. So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But maybe in the future I can play another one, and we'll come across those matches. Anyways, I've been yapping long enough. This has been Murado Music with 3-Piece TCG. Big beard TCG. Do smash that like button, finger pop the subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in them comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? And to the person who requested this video, request fulfilled, dog. I hope you get to see this one, and I hope you're having a great day. And to everyone else, I hope y'all have great days, and I'll see you on the next one. I got a busy week, but I'm gonna keep trying to pump these out.
Flows like a faucet, swag dripping like a faucet. Dooney fixing, got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission. I see they got the lights, camera, but no action. They actually fiction.